Okay, here is some guidance for how to use Excel to create a 5 number summary. So the example 2 data is a little more involved than example 1. And since I want to make sure I don't make a mistake, I am going to go ahead and use Excel for this. I have already entered the data in from example 2, so you are not watching me do that. First thing I am going to do is highlight the whole column, click and drag. I am going to Control C. I'm going to copy the whole thing, and then I'm going to come over a couple columns and Control V. Okay. This way, no matter what I do to manipulate this, I have got my original data over here and I can compare. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is reorder this. I need to sort it from smallest to largest. So I'm going to go up here to where it says data. I'm going to click on data. I get a new menu, including sort options. And this is the one I'm looking for, A to Z. I realize that we are not using letters, but this is going to sort smallest to largest. So I've got my column highlighted here. Going to click on that A to Z. And you notice it leaves the first column alone, but it resorts this from smallest to largest. So now I have my data sorted. Much better to do that this way because when I did it by hand in the notes, first time I made a mistake. I am going to make sure that I am labeling what it is I am trying to find. So here is my 5 number summary. I've got the minimum first, then Q1, then my median or Q2, then Q3, and then the maximum. And let me go ahead and see if I can just blow this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. To find my minimum, remember that anytime we want Excel to do the work for us, we need to start with an equal sign. That lets Excel know that it is computing something or grabbing something for me. The minimum is my smallest value in the set. I literally am going to go to the very top number here, and I'm going to click on that cell and then just hit return. Notice when I click on this, equals C2, this blue color matches the blue color of the cell that I have highlighted. So I can always have a visual to make sure it's grabbing the right thing. I'm going to go down here with maximum because that's the next easiest one. Again, I'm going to click equal. My maximum value is now at the bottom of my column. I'm going to click enter there so it highlights that cell and then return. It pulls my maximum in for me. Okay. The next value I'm going to calculate is the median. Equal. I'm going to start typing median and you notice it gives me median as an option. If I click on that, notice I've got a hyperlink here. If I click on the definition for median, I get, notice that I'm on a Mac, I get the menu that pulls up the description of the median function right here, what we are inputting, all that good stuff. If I'm ever unsure of whether or not a command is doing what I think it is supposed to be doing, I can go ahead and click on the hyperlink there, that blue highlighted, and it will tell me exactly what it's computing. So you notice here, number 1, comma, number 2, dot, dot, dot. It wants all of the values in the set that I want to compute the median for. So I'm going to highlight the whole set, close my parentheses at the end, and hit enter, and it gives me the median. Notice that 18 is not a member of the set, but it is going to fall between 17 and 19. So to make things easier on myself, and so visually I've got it, I am going to highlight the top half of the set yellow. I'm going to highlight that, unhighlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight the bottom half of the set, green. This gives me a visual on the top half, physically top half. You guys, this is numerically the bottom half, so be careful when I say top half. I am talking about the physical top half of the data. To find my Q1, it's the median of that numerically bottom half. So again, there's my cell, equal. I'm going to type in median and click, or I could just type in that first parenthesis. I am going to highlight the half of the data that I want, and these are the numbers that are smaller than my median. Close that parenthesis, and I get a 7. Notice this little blue tag up here. If I click on that, it gives me a warning. Formula omits adjacent cells. It is making sure that I really only want these yellow cells, and I am ignoring these other cells that are part of my data. Same thing will happen down here when I type in Q3. I'll do this one a little differently. If I type in median, I can also type in that first parenthesis there. Q3 is the median of the upper half of the data numerically. Close parenthesis, hit enter, and there is our 5-number summary.